The history of Canada. Canada is a country in North America. It is located north of the continental United States and is made up of 10 provinces and 3 territories. Map of provinces and territories in Canada. Canadian provinces: Newfoundland and Labrador, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Quebec, Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, British Columbia. Canadian territories: Northwest Territories, Yukon, Nunavut. Indigenous peoples of Canada. A large part of Canada history features the Indigenous people of Canada, which include 3 main groups: First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. The Indigenous people of Canada were the early inhabitants of the country. Between all the various nations, these people have resided in most of present-day Canadian territories and provinces. A 2021 census by Statistics Canada recorded over 1.8 million people living in Canada who identified as part of the Indigenous community. Within each group are many diverse nations, with their own languages, cultures, and traditions. When did Europeans come to Canada? The Vikings were the first known people of European descent to reach Canada. The first confirmed Norse settlement was found in Lanceau Meadows, Newfoundland, and is supposed to date back to 1021 AD. John Cabot, an Italian immigrant to England, was the first European to map the Canadian Atlantic shore. He reached Newfoundland in 1497. He claimed the Newfoundland for England, but there was no permanent settlement in Canada until the French established settlements in the 1600s. Jacques Cartier on a postage stamp. Jacques Cartier crossed the Atlantic in 1534 and claimed the land for France in 1535, where it was sometimes referred to as New France. Cartier influenced the naming of Canada. He had heard 2 indigenous guides say the Iroquoian word for village, which was Kanata. The name of Canada began showing up on maps in the mid-1500s. In about 1604, European settlements in Canada were built in St. Croix Island, present-day Maine, and Acadia, present-day Nova Scotia. In 1608, Samuel de Champlain led the foundation of the first permanent French settlement in Quebec City. French-speaking people in Canada. For over 150 years, Canada was claimed by the French. In 1759, during the 7 Years' War, Great Britain defeated France in the Battle of the Plains of Abraham in Quebec City. This victory was a critical win for the British, beginning the end of the war. The 7 Years' War, and French rule in Canada, came to a close in 1763 with the signing of the Treaty of Paris. After France lost Canada to the British, the land was still occupied by both French and British people. Each group of people worked to keep their language, religion, and culture. Today, Canada's 2 official languages are French and English. However, New Brunswick is the only province in Canada today with both English and French as official languages. French has been the